Alrighty. Good morning, you too. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This got to be the spookiest behind road I've ever been on. But I'm glad that my trucker experience kicked in. I would have never found a place to freaking park. So I stopped early yesterday. Had to pay $15 for freaking parking. No, $12. Sorry. Um, got me some good sleep, and I ain't never been down this way. And I get, like I said, I get real nervous driving down a U.S. highway. I'm going, got 103 miles left. Hey, Mike, I got 103 miles left on a U.S. highway, and normally you don't. And I'm up in near the Virginia area. I'm up here near where Cooker Peace lives. Um, but it's I looked at the weather. It snowed last night down there, so I don't know if I'm gonna run into any snow. Doesn't look too bad, but I'm heading that way. I don't have it on the horizontal today, Mike. So we should be straight. I'm trying to figure out the mountain. It's shaking all over the place, but it is what it is. But it's stupid cold up here. I gotta be close to the water because it's like 25 freaking degrees. It's so cold the truck don't cut off. The truck has a temperature setting on it that it will actually cut off because it thinks you're idling. But when it gets real cold, it'll stay on. So that's what's going on today. Uh, yeah, I'm starting a little early. Um, might be a lot of quietness because you ain't got nothing to say. But I was looking at a Reddit story. Um, not looking, but listening to a Reddit story, and a lot of the YouTube, it's it's on TikTok, but a lot of it I know is fake, but it's some of that stuff rings true. And what are you talking about? When you when a guy cares about a woman, he don't want no drama. Yeah, I'm saying he don't want no drama, so he'll let the woman kind of sort of walk all over him. And it's because he cares about her. But women get that so twisted, and they think that you're a wimp, and they think that you're a punk and everything else because you let down your guard, and you really don't want you don't want the drama. And I hear these stories over and over, and I get flashbacks because women think, well, he's a punk. I can walk all over him. He can't defend me, and that's usually what happens when you get um, disrespected as a man. Women think protection falls under me being a royal DICK. Nobody wants to do all that. Yeah, I want to protect you, but I'm not a professional MMA fighter either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to protect you. But the ones you think are going to protect you, they're dicks. They're buttheads. They're not nice people. And guess what? You thinking, oh well, he tough. But guess what? They're not. They're not going to treat you right. Well, why would he treat me right? And then now you got baby mamas and all this other stuff. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But Mike, man, this old spooky ass road. And where I parked in this dirt lot. I had to pay $15 for this old spooky ass road. No, I'm not 15. Keep on saying 15, $12. And I hate to sound bigoted, but as soon as I seen, I say, that, well, no, you know what? In this day and age, I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna add to it. Let me shut up because I'm gonna sound bigoted, but it's sad but true. Um, but I'll leave it at that. So I said, you know what? Let me pay because I ain't gonna find nowhere to park. And next thing you know, I'm gonna have a ticket and everything else. And I've been driving and driving, and I ain't found nothing. I could have stopped at there's a Walmart and 3 Lowe's, but I don't like to do that. I only do that when I'm desperate, and I'm not desperate. Um, you know what I mean? I don't do that. I'm not desperate. But I'm up in the north. I was in Pennsylvania. I should have ordered some pizza. Look, I'm passed by another Walmart. I should have ordered some pizza, but I done went past my carb intake way too many times this time out. So I said, hey, let's relax. You know, I don't know if you've heard it, but now they used to have for MLK and Juneteenth at a lot of these state parks. It was free admissions. Well, Trump got rid of that. Trump just got rid of that, and he changed it to for his birthday you get free admission. Really? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Oh boy. Found me a spot to get some coffee, so that's what I'm sipping on right now. I got a whole truckload of plastic containers for some type of oil. I don't know. It's an oil company. I don't know if it's cooking oil or essential oil. I don't know, but that's where I'm going right now. And instead of me freaking out, because I need miles, I called them up yesterday and said, "Look, bro, can you start working on my next load? Because I need some more miles, you know." And he got I he hooked me up on that one, so I'm good. So I'm gonna drop this off, get to the next one, and start hauling ass. back to Georgia, back into it ain't warm, but it's a lot better than this mess. Oh, I'm about 103 miles from Norfolk, Virginia, wherever the heck that is. Ugh. Hey, Mike, man, I had to talk myself off the ledge. There's a super big lawnmower auction, and I had a dream about that lawnmower that I bought that was on fire. Maybe I can get another one and get it fixed. I got more experience, and they got like 5 salvage mowers. They're big ones, 64-inch stand-ons. But I haven't even started working on the last auction buy that I got. So I was like, nah, I need to leave it alone. But and my subconscious like you could get it. I don't even have the money to go drive down there and back and so forth. But now I see why some of these country guys got so many vehicles in their yard because they keep on buying shit. They keep on buying stuff and never get to it. So that's what I'm at right now. That's why I was laughing. I said I'm gonna tell Mike tomorrow because the auction starts today, and that's really I really don't need nothing else. I'm waiting for the Scarifier. Hopefully, the wife gets what I want for Christmas. That's really all I want for Christmas is a Scarifier, and that's really it. Because he's it. I'm gonna do that. This I wish I did discounted. Guy's got the discount. He's got Superside top dressing for half price, but I don't even have the money for that. So I'm like, well, it is what it is. Leave it alone. You're right, and again, I have an auction buy that I bought in September that I haven't even started taking the parts off of it yet to fix another piece. And then I have the other one that I ordered a part for. I haven't fixed it. I haven't put it on yet. So I've got stuff that I could be working with. Okay, let me speed up a little bit. I keep getting. Hold on. I'm I'm so happy I didn't even register. Normally I'll register and no, I'm gonna leave that mess alone. And I couldn't, even if I bought it, I couldn't get it because I have to get one, two, three, four. I gotta get 4 tires fixed to get that monstrosity off of my trailer right now. The one that I bought. Trying to figure out should I keep it or sell it with the other one. But even then, if they come to get it, I gotta get the tires fixed. I gotta get the tires fixed. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the tires fixed. So I'm gonna do that. Figure it out. Oh boy. Either way, if I have a hard time, I can just take it to this is a scrap yard up, not up the street, a couple, it's about 7, 8 miles away. That they have a crane that can pull it right off the, it can pull it right off the daggone trailer. But I'm gonna hold off on that. See if I do that, I'm at least take the engine off. At least take the engine off. I know that engine works. I just didn't. It's kind of like it's got a loop in the fuel line where if it gets air in there, you got to get in there and clean it out, and then it'll work. I didn't feel like taking it apart and doing that. Not yet, but we'll see. Man, these rest areas close at like 7 o'clock. And you can't get in there. See, oh man, Mike, I'm so happy I stopped early. I would have never found I wouldn't have found nothing. Got a hot bean, y'all. Okay, 45. Let's slow it down. Trucks and commercial vehicles keep right. Let's see if the scale house is even open. Doesn't look it. Okay, I'm looking for a scale house. That's why I'm a little quiet. Okay, where is the scale house? Weigh station closed. That's all I needed to know. Yo, the northeast sucks, man. There ain't no parking, man. Yo, it sucks up here, man. Can't wait to get out of here. Oh man. Yo, hey Mike, I think, yo, that was when I cruised on the Mardi Gras celebration. I mean, that's about 4 years ago. I finally paid that credit card down. Jesus. I got $120 left on that card. And it's almost, I'll have it done mid-month. Yo, that's crazy. But I learned a valuable lesson. Keep an eye on it because I look and circumstance beyond my control. I got a really big one, but that's gonna be last on the list by the end of 2026. I got to start tackling that one, but I'm gonna get the smaller one first. Uh, Probably the next one is it's like $800. I'm gonna do $50. I'm gonna try to do $50 a paycheck until I can get it down to zero. You know what I'm saying? Do the minimum on everything else. $50 a paycheck, get that down to zero, and then knock that out, and then again and again and again. Um, I was living a fantasy of, I mean, honestly, I never had something that I was passionate about in my adult life until I started. It was so funny. I was looking. There's someone in our group. She is a sister. She's in the guns, and I remember I was in the guns years ago. Me and my brother. and it felt like the same thing. Now I'm passionate about lawnmowers and keeping my lawn, kept and stuff like that. I'm passionate about that right now. So, um, look, I'm driving by a lawn care place on the right. You can't see it's in the dark. I I just got crazy buying stuff, and a lot of that is subliminally. I never owned nothing that was mine. I remember that. Nothing that was actually mine. Right now, I mean, I'm not a salesman. I wish I was. But if and we've talked about it many times, and maybe I'm waiting. It's definitely going to happen, because I'm taking Social Security early, and I'm gonna have all this stuff for a lawn care business, and hopefully everything will be paid off. I'm gonna try to do some lawn care, but if I can do it earlier, yeah. But right now it's kind of saturated in Georgia, so um, I'm gonna figure out what I want. I don't know yet, to take that leap, but I'm gonna still have fun doing it, and saving up and enjoying, having a passion about something. I remember being so miserable a long time ago, over 11 years ago, and in survival mode. I wasn't passionate about nothing. I got a little tired, and I got to get used to being back over the road again, um, so I can, come home and do the things, that I need to do. But we'll figure, I'll figure that out just like everything else. I think that's Associate Minister. Hey, good morning. You know, um, in politics, I don't understand people of color that have the nerve to say what they say, in politics, and be Republican, and be Republican, and you think that these people give a flip about you. No, they're just using your cooning behind, and it's just unbelievable that you think that people think like you. I forgot what you guys had said that. He was saying all that about immigration and stuff like that. And I said it. I said it. I'll say it again. People are escaping into the United States because there's no work nowhere else. They can't survive nowhere else. If you make it, if you make it habitable for where they're coming from, a lot of them might come. It's just my opinion. You know, countries in South America. We have destabilized countries in South America. We've done our dirt. You know, how about help them out? How about help them out? I don't know. Oh man. And I am not a political consultant. I am not a professional. I'm just giving it an opinion. What the heck? Let's see here. What the? turn the air on because it's getting a little foggy up in here. Let's turn that back down because that'll make the daggone that'll make the phone overheat. I'm trying to do a little time on the phone. Trying to do a little time on the phone to get it not to overheat so quickly, but we'll figure that out. And what's the speed limit? Oh, I'm going slow like a mug. Boy. Oh man. I'm gonna start. And there's another thing I gotta save up for. My pastor friend, friend in Florida. I want. See, I was gonna give him my 4K and buy a 5K, but I think I need to just go ahead and buy him a 5K camera. I'm gonna wait till after Christmas, where I start getting that credit card down, and I'm gonna just get his address, and then I'm gonna send it to him through Amazon because they are good people, and he is so mechanic. He's like you, Mike. He knows about electronics and stuff. I want to send him because he's actually filming his church service with his phone, and he put it on YouTube for me so I could check it out. I haven't been watching lately, but I need to start watching. I need some Jesus. Um, and he's the only pastor I actually trust because he can take God's word and bring it so you can not. We all understand God's word, but he can say he has that magic of saying it in a way that you can and will understand and will accept it. I could tell him anything, and he will give me one heck of a counsel. And I am so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that. And I wanted to bless him. And so instead of me buying more lawnmower stuff, and I need to just go ahead and do that and send that to him. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pay my Amazon off, and then that's when I'm gonna do it. I just got a few dollars on there. Hey, Mike, I don't know if this is what the heck? See, that's the air again. You know how these guys? I'm trying it out. I paid like $69 for it. It's when they data mining for crypto. Well, what they do is they've got all these computers that are like connected together, and I mean it takes a whole bunch. It takes a lot of computers to get that combination to get that crypto coin. Well, this thing is only $69. It mines for it every 10 to 15 minutes. It's like technically it's a million. It's a million to one that it will hit. I'm just exaggerating. I'm saying it's like a million to one. But I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna hook it up to my Wi-Fi upstairs, and see, if something happens. It's the same thing. I just put it to. It's a scam. Oh, okay. I just put it to, like, I was just thinking it's just like a scratch off. You know what I mean? So, but if they ask for money or personal information, they ain't getting that. So we ain't doing that. Wow, I ain't never gonna get there. I'm doing like 39 miles an hour. Okay. Okay. Well, there was a parking spot. That was a parking spot. Let's see here. Nope. A lot of folks gonna be waking up in a minute. Oh boy. No get rich quick, huh? I remember when we first started doing the content creating, and everybody just swore up you gonna make all this money on YouTube. You know, when the realization kicked in, it ain't happening. When I realized it ain't happening, Jesus, I'm like, well, that ain't working. Well, I guess there's a reason why I'm driving slow, but this place makes me freaking nervous, man. I'm just being honest. Oh, well, that's why I'm driving slow. My instincts kicked in. I'm supposed to be doing 45. I think because when I see a town, Texas is notorious for that. It'll go 55, 45, 25. No, 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 and the cop will be right at the 25 and get your ass. Like mother effer. And did you know how fast she was going? No. Tell me, please. All right, let's figure this sucker out. No, but YouTube is figuring out how to make money off of us anyway. Oh, AI will split up your lives into bits and pieces. Well, Stream Guys used to do that for free, and Restream, which I'm on, used to do that for free. No, Restream, you got to pay them now. You got to pay them. I wish I said something so exciting in a thing to make everybody want to watch it, but guess not. Guess not, brother. So I gotta get up early in the morning. Okay, y'all can keep this 27 degrees. Mike, I don't know how you do it, bro. I don't know how you do it. See, someone else came in. Good morning. Good morning. I see the four. That's all I can see. Even with this thing close to me, I still can't see nothing. What I'm gonna do this year, 2026, I'm I'm gonna get some. Um, night driving glasses. It's like the lens is yellow. I'm gonna get some night driving glasses. I gotta start getting smarter and not working smarter, not harder. And you'd be proud of me, Mike. I've been every time when I think about it, I get out and I'm leaning against the truck. I do 25 sit-ups until my body's starting to get used to it. That I can actually not sit-ups, push-ups, but I actually can start doing push-ups. I want to get to the point I can do 50 push-ups a day, regular push-ups, not the back shaking, legs wiggling. You know what I'm saying? The back shaking, legs wiggling, and the arms are crunching. I mean, regular smegular push-ups. So right now, I'm convincing myself and doing the old man stuff. See, a lot of times we don't want to tell y'all what we're going through. You know, this is adult conversation now. Now when I go to the bathroom, I got to stand there because I be thinking I'm done. I'm not. There's a second situation coming, and I learned that if you exercise your thigh muscles, so I went and bought a thigh master. I'm doing that in the morning before I start my day, and bro, it actually works. Because it used to be if I stopped this truck, man, I had to go to the bathroom. I mean, I'm sorry. Let's be honest. I'm gonna tell you, I piss on myself. I'm 58. I piss on myself. It's embarrassing. I've cried many nights, and I finally started doing some homework on it. And those muscles down there are weak. So now I've been doing the thigh master. Now when I get up, if it doesn't do that no more. But if I stop and acting like I'm normal, then it starts to come back. I can sense it coming back. So now it's forcing me to exercise. I'm forcing myself. Not, it's crazy with me. I got to trick my brain. I got to trick my brain into exercise. I wish I could be like wellness with Frugal Mama. She just does it every morning. I'm like, I ain't doing it. I'll make up every excuse in the freaking book. I'll make up every excuse, but then I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. Well, I'll just go ahead and do some push-ups. And then I'm okay. And then like when I stop at the shipper, I'm going like, why don't I just do some push-ups? And that's how I'm getting this. It's crazy that I gotta trick myself because it's like a cuss word to exercise. It's like a cuss word to do the right thing to get healthy. It's a cuss word to do actually do the actual thing. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be like that, man. That's why there's a guy that everybody thinks, especially black folks, when you start talking to psychologists and psychiatrists, or not psychiatrists, but a psychologist, that you're ain't crazy. It has nothing to do with being crazy. It's just finding what's going on because uh, there's a reason why you're doing it. And these guys have bachelor's and master's degrees to tell you there's a reason behind it. And they're trying to help you out. Okay, it's starting to get the ground's getting a little grayish. That means I think that's like sand or something. I don't know. As long as it stay the way it is, we good. But, Oh, I'll find it. I'm looking for my drink, but I don't want to look down. So, okay, I see green light coming up. Even though it's green, I'm like very cautious. I don't like this area. Just realized I didn't have a jig brake on. There's a Purdue plant right there. It's still too dark for me, guys. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see something. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me see something. Well, like I said, it is 27 degrees out, so that might be what's supposed to be that causing the wind to be all foggy. Y'all can keep this. I'm ready for summer. This is ridiculous. Hey, Mike, you see my thumbnail? I just, instead of making this elaborate thumbnail, that's a picture I saved a while ago. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start putting some pictures up and see what transpired. Okay, we got an hour and 43 minutes to the door. 71 to 64 east. Back to a freaking interstate. Thank you, Jesus. I got 71 more miles to the interstate. Thank you, Jesus. I don't know if you have seen it. There is a. I get on this thread. It's on TikTok. Is an African thread where you see these people they're stealing their phones and getting away, but then you steal this person's phone. The person sits down and does this voodoo thing, and and they got these situations where the person's still running, and the person they stole the phone from, they run past them again and again like 3 times, and they finally give up and give them the phone back. Or the person pulls out a voodoo doll and starts digging in their butt, and they stop and they grabbing their butt. It's freaking hilarious. And there's one black guy that walks back, he shoots everybody. And then instead of checking to see if they dead, he shoots them in the nuts. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, man. I know. It's something stupid as heck, but that mess is funny to me. And you can tell how clueless I am. I'll be like thinking somebody, not that, but some of the, uh, I didn't know the Reddit stories were so fake until I started. I said it before. Until I started saying, "Wait a minute, that's the same name these last week." But it is what it is. don't know if y'all can see that flashing light. That's telling me something's up here. Slow down. Something's up here. Slow the heck down. So we're gonna slow down. It's probably that's saying there's a light up ahead. Okay. You know, that tell me twice. You know, if they open up a truck stop around here, they'd make a killing. But this is one heck of a long stretch to nothing. Right now, I'm just looking at the ground. It looks like they salted. That's what happened. Well, you ain't hurt my feeling none. Okay. Bet you the speed limit didn't drop. It did, and guess what I'm doing? I'm doing the speed limit that dropped. Oh, okay, I see, but there's some trucks parked. They done found parking spots. It just makes me nervous to be parking in these shopping centers and stuff like that. But you gotta get out of there before they get in the morning. You know, 67 miles to go, 45 miles. Let's hit the set button. You see, I really don't want to speed somewhere back here because that's where a cop he'd be bored like a mother, and they see you're behind flying past him. Next thing you know, you paying the ticket. Nope. I wonder if they have parking back there. Nope. That was a diner. I'd love to go to a diner. Diners up in the north are so much better than diners in the south. Diners in the south, they think they can cook. Their food is horrific, horrifically nasty. Oh, hey, a Walmart. Hey, Walmart. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm. It's probably because I've never been on this road before. You know, most of the time I've been on it. I'm an interstate person, so I've been on this road for a couple of 100 miles. Probably because it would have added 3 or 4 hours if I would have took the interstate. But 3 or 4 hours to this mess. No, we don't need that. Okay, let's get to the speed limit. Working hard for the- Good morning. I see somebody said good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh boy. It's hard to figure out, certain things when you're on the road, but I forgot what I was going to say. Another flashing light. That must be this stoplight up ahead. Keeping an eye on this ground. Yeah, they were out here salting this road, man. I'd rather go slow and be careful than anything else. I see somebody. Good morning. How you? How you? How you and them? And them? Oh man. Like I said, thank God it doesn't look like there's no black ice or anything like that, but I'm just being very cautious. Normally I wait till the sun come up, but I want to be able to get this load when they first open up or be the next one in line, and then after that I want to be able to get the other load, get as far as I can, and then finish it off tomorrow before the cutoff, so I can get paid for this. See, this is gonna be my first full paycheck on my new pay scale, so I'm gonna see how it looks. If it looks good, I'm gonna be really happy. I know that for sure. I'm in a new truck, a new pay scale, and just thanking God for the mighty blessings that He give me. Um, I wouldn't have made it this far. 11 years ago, I didn't want to live. I was too scared to fix it. But God gave me a second chance and allowed me to live and enjoy life. That's why a lot of times I just get emotional out the blue, because I thank God He reminds me. I don't get a big swelled head. Yeah, I've done 1,000,000 miles, but look, I've done 1,000,000 miles, but the skin of my pants, I tell you that for sure. I've done 1,000,000 miles by the skin of my pants. I ain't saying it is all accident free. Nope. Nope. By the skin of my pants. But I know He had a hand in my situation. I know He did. I know He had a hand in my situation. I'm not jealous of other people's situations. You got a lot of people that come from other countries. They look down on us as African Americans. You can look down on me all you want. I don't care. I don't care if you got a wad of money in your pocket and a brand new truck. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about me, myself, and my family, my wife. You know what I mean? I'm worried about me. I can't. And that's a lot of times you worry about other people. They work hard for whatever. They work hard to do whatever, and you worried about them. Don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. Get yourself out your situation. The situations you put yourself in. Ain't nobody did that mess to yourself but you. I ain't messed my credit up. No, no. Yes, I did. Remember, we talked about it yesterday. You're going to have to find me. You going to have to catch me for me to pay my bill. I looked up this morning. I said, wait a minute. It's too quiet. Did I pay a bill this morning? Did I miss a payment? No. And then I said, well, I had an extra $25. I'm like, look, let me put that on. I'm going to put that on this card. I'm going to put that on that one. No, look. I don't have no money for a day or so, but that's all right. I paid something. I feel better that I paid it. Because one day soon, I'm gonna have empty money. What do you mean? Money that don't need to go towards a credit card. I'm paying 50, 100, 100, 150, 150, 100, 100, 100. All them, it'll be free money that I can say, wow, I got $500 I can put in savings. Or I could go get this or whatever without putting it on a credit card. Ooh. Or I could get a new used pickup truck and actually have the money monthly to pay for it. But I'll never get a new pickup truck. I want a 350, but I'm an F350, but I can't afford it. I F250, but that's okay too. You know. Or he's hugging that lane, working hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. Oh shit! What the heck? Did y'all see the Jasmine? I think what's her name? Jasmine Crockett. She's a congresswoman, but she's going to be running for Senate in Texas now. I don't know if she's gonna get it, but I hope she do. Hey, well, listen. I hope she do. I hope she do. The Democrats need to turn over the reins to a younger crowd, to the younger people that's gonna fight for democracy or this republic, because this really isn't a democracy. It's gonna fight for this republic. What the heck? It's still too dark. That's probably why I'm driving slow. I'm hope in the next hour or so the sun's gonna start coming up, and I'll feel better. I'll feel better. I'm not really feeling this right now. There is no freaking truck stops around here, guys. Here on a little bit. Let's check the heat. Oh, okay. Phone ain't that bad. I was checking that's what's been heating up. The phone ain't that bad. Let's see what the heck? Ain't that bad. I keep on talking about it, Mike, but I think I want to do like not a marathon, just a long live. Um, See, because I bought that core aerator. I'll just say aerator because it has different tines on it. Tines are the things that stick in the ground. And this second, the third one I bought, it's got it's solid, long, pointy pine. They're poking in the ground to loosen up that concrete I have on the front. And I need to take those tines off of the parts mower. I mean, not the parts mower, the parts aerator, and put it on the other ones. But my phone will heat up, I think. I don't know. But what I'm going to do, I figured out I can bring the laptop and a long USB cord and set that up. And I'm going to do that outside and have something cover the laptop so that I could, do the video and start working on hours. Because I redid some shorts that talked about the small engine repairs and stuff that I was doing, and that stuff. It actually, I got a good hit on that. And I'm gonna do in February. I get a good hit on when we go to Margaritaville at sea, the room, the videotape of the room, because a lot of people when they go on these cruises and they punch in the room number on YouTube. If I try punching our room number, it's not there. So I need to do that video. That's going to be a perfect thing, and I also need to do one for Virgin Voyages. That's another one that we're going to be doing, but we'll see. And the Alaska cruise, but we'll see. Alrighty. This is just a long strip. Okay. Look at S55. Let's do resume. No, I don't want to do 55. Bring it down a little bit. Let's play. My nervous twitch is on, so that's just telling me something. Just keep an eye. Right. So in other words, just keep an eye out. Oh shoot. I remember I seen a video. This one person had a Peloton. They removed the seat on the passenger side of their rig and put a Peloton bike right there. Isn't that crazy? I ain't get that passenger yet. That I'm gonna get $1,200-$1,300 piece of equipment. That now if I do that, yeah, but I'm a company driver, so I can't remove the seat. But I ain't get that passionate yet. Sorry. Yeah. Look at that. Spidey sensors tingling, 45 miles an hour. All right, that's what I'm doing. Woohoo! Hey, good morning, Urban. Guys, I'm not saying I'm having a hard time, but I'm moving into, really, dude, you gonna hot beam me? I'm moving into, it's been so long that I have been driving in the snow, and it's not snowing, thank God, but it did snow down here last night. It's something to get used to again. And my spider sense is tingling, just keep an eye out on the road and so forth and so on. Because you're right. I think Mike said it yesterday. This is 74 feet of bullet. This ain't no. So you gotta treat it with respect. And see, you see how they call way up there. I want him to stay way the heck up there. One of the things in the middle of the night or early in the morning, your perception ain't as quick as it normally is. And if I say he start getting a little closer, hold up, hold up. See, everybody thinks it's just driving. It's a big science to this crap. Hold up, slow it down, bro. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Well, we'll see. We shall see. We ain't got no other choice but to see. But we'll see. Remember, there was one place in Pennsylvania that I had to deliver to or pick up from, and oh, it was horrible to get in there because I guess that factory had been there for years, but there was only a specific way that you was allowed with a truck. I remember I had to circle and circle and circle the town until I finally figured out the right way to get in there. And those places make me nervous. That's why, I don't like to live. I'm from the Northeast, but I don't like to come up here. I really don't. It's like after spring, once I'm like, hey, you can send me to California because you get them good, big, long, thick runs. That's what I'm looking for. But right now, I ain't with it. Okay. Let's see, where are we doing? What we doing? Okay, round two. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. This would be the normal time that when people come in. Good morning, good morning. Good. Everybody, remember how I was doing an early morning, just struggling to stay awake, and then when the battery died, I said, I'm gonna charge it. I'll be back in an hour. Good morning to round two. Ding a ling ling. Okay, let's see here. Where we at? We're on a straightaway. I can do something on the straightaway, and it's like 6 o'clock, so people will start waking up and stuff and so forth and so on. I could have left at 3 o'clock this morning, but I was like, nah. I'm gonna give that snow that was in Virginia time to do what it need to do. I ain't trying to drive in it. I ain't with it. So that's what I did. I was like, oh, I'll wait. And I sat in the truck so long, the battery started going down. See, this truck, an alarm will go off. I had my space heater going, but I had to turn the truck on because the alarm was going off. It's a low voltage alarm that gives the battery time to charge up. It's like at 74%. Look, I'm looking at it right now. That's one thing I like about these KWs. It's at 90. It's at 99% right now. So the battery is recharged. Thank you, Jesus. I got a Ram McNally. That thing sucks, man. It breaks my heart because I spent $300 on that. That's part of one of the next credit card I got to pay now. I wasted $300 for this piece of crap, and it Hey, Crooked, I'm on your side of the country right now. I'm I'm head towards Chesapeake, Virginia right now. Chesapeake, Virginia. I'm just keeping up with the Joneses, but um, like I said, right now I'm just looking at the ground, looking for anything that's a little bit shiny. You know, anything a little bit shiny is letting me know. Okay, we got a problem. Yeah, yo, it's 29 degrees. It's gotten a little warmer. That's freaking ridiculous. Well, it seems like I think the stretch is near the water. That's that's what I'm feeling. See, 29 degrees here and then further inland be something totally different. Oh, okay. Well, I'll wave to you. I'm coming. I don't know what road this is. I think it says Northampton Boulevard. It don't tell me what U.S. highway this is. U.S. I think it's U.S. Highway 13. Oh boy. How's the chickens? Did how are you able to keep them warm or whatever? I think it's what. How does that work in the winter time? That's one thing I would try to. I looked on. Uh, okay, I'll wave. You hear a horn. I'm heading south right now. I'm 47 miles and 64 east. I probably, blew by your house. But that's one thing I like. It's very open, croplands and stuff like that, which I think I like. I don't know where I got now. I wanted to be a farmer, want to be, but there's a lot of work to that. There's a lot of work to being a farmer. I know everybody, and I say with their gardeners, but these farmers ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. They up at the crack of dawn and be tilling them fields in the middle of the daggone night. I was driving in the west and I seen them working in the fields late night. I'm like, whoa, do these guys even sleep? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay at 50. I can see the hue of the night sky is starting to lighten up, and that helps me. I can speed up when the sun comes up, and I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay a little slower. I ain't in a rush. I'm early anyway. So the world ain't coming to an end. You get these guys, these drivers get out here. These guys get out here and be hauling behind, and then next thing you know, that's when I got up and I looked. I was like, man, let me go. And I just, I started driving. Yep. The locals know they know the roads better. They're like, yeah, get out of my way. Like, get out of my way. Hey, and there be some people that they come on here and they be like, man, I waited 24 hours. Okay. One thing you gotta know, and I think the guy was at a meat plant. And I learned this from Charles. You gotta know what the drop dead time is. Not your appointment time, the drop dead time. You got till a certain time for that load can be ready. It won't be your point. Say your appointment time is at 10 a.m. What if the drop dead time is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? You got till 2 o'clock in the afternoon to get that load to be ready. They have to have it ready by that time. You got to learn this certain times, and don't get mad. Just park the truck and relax. Everybody, look. I used to get so upset. Oh my God. Look, the veins in my head was bulging out. All that, it didn't help none. Look, I'd be like, look, can you help me out? Okay, well, I'll give you detention. You get paid to sit there. Just give me my time to sit there. And as long as I know I'm getting paid for something, we good. We are good, bro. Oh man. I was looking on Facebook Marketplace. I gotta start I gotta start building up my especially in my back. Because that back right in front of my the end of my driveway. Right there, yeah, that's the stress side and it's growing. But that is nothing but tree mulch. Tree mulch. I got to put some stuff in there to build that up. I need to keep building that up. So that's my main objective this year is to build that, build that soil up in the back with, all kind of stuff. And then one YouTuber was talking about chicken feed. Chicken feed used to be cheap. It ain't that cheap no more. I'm gonna look. He was saying spread that out. It'll break down. I did it once or twice. The birds figured out what it was, and they was just having a ball. And because my yeah, I tried that, but now I'm gonna start doing some other stuff to amend the soil and so forth and so on. Because honestly, even though it's been 10 years, I've been putting stuff that my soil when we first moved in, the back and the front was totally eroded away. So now I'm gonna be top dressing. Now that I have a top dresser, I'm gonna be top dressing the soil at least minimum once a year in the spring. I'm gonna be top dressing the front and the back, and building up certain areas to flatten it out, and just going slowly with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, wood chips. I got a video where I had a tree company come and they dumped it right in the back, and I just spread it out because my back was real hilly. It's still hilly, but we just spent time just spreading it out because honestly, those wood chips, if you look, and I'm gonna do a video to take y'all by this area. That's what the topsoil that they sell is nothing but composted wood chips. It's the same thing. It's the same freaking thing. And I'm always looking for the cheap stuff. I'm looking for the cheap stuff. People that are giving away, and they're always giving away horse manure. They're always good. But the place I gotta go, I gotta load it myself with a shovel. I gotta load it myself. I still got the lady's thing. I'm gonna send her a message see if I can come get some. I gotta load it myself with a shovel. See if I can get back there. And you know what I'm saying? And get that and spread it around. Now that I got a hopper, I can do all that. That's gonna be fun, you know. The thing is, I gotta be home for them to dump it in the back, you know. Because what I did is when they had to do that, then I put a layer of regular topsoil, which was nothing but the same rounded up wood chips, but they had yeah, what did they do? Um, dyed it dyed it to look like dirt. Oh boy, it's not one thing; it's another, guys. Really, if it's not one thing, it's another. So that's. I think what I'm gonna do is once again, I'm in my notebook. I think I need things I want to accomplish in 2026. What do you guys want to accomplish in 2026? I want to get some credit cards paid off. That's one thing. I minimum three of my credit cards I want to get paid off. I want to get three of them paid off, and then probably cancel those three. They'll be like, "Oh, they're missing your credit." I don't care. Credit cards are the devil. Get them paid off and don't have them no more. How about that? It'd be three less bills to pay. You know, three less bills to pay. How about that? Um, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? I'm starting to feel energy because I can see the sun is not the sun, but it's getting lighter and lighter. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus is Lord. uh, but I'm looking for other ways to, because what I would like to do, I like right at the end of my driveway, I want to level that off, and then I want to put a putting green right there. I know that sounds stupid, but it's called it's a certain type of grass you can do. I don't know if it'll work right there, but I be doing stupid stuff, and I just want to keep doing stupid stuff. But the back, what I want to do is I've got a whole area that I brought back to life, and I haven't really been watering it, but it's come back to life. And I'm gonna I'm gonna buy this $200. It's like a plugger, where it makes plugs, but it makes bigger hexagon plugs. And I'm gonna do a hexagon in that area and take them out, and I'm gonna move them to the front. And that's worked for me because I moved the plugs from the back to the front right corner, and that man, it's grown in. So I got to do it again, and I'm gonna put it in the middle of my lawn because that's where the Bermuda is. It's very thin Bermuda, but I need to start working on that area and getting that stuff. I'm not just gonna throw sod down on top of it. I need to start building that up. And hopefully it'll take, and I think it will after the spring. After the spring. Yep, yep. You see it, right? And that's the crazy part. I actually start waking up. I mean, I'm awake, but I'm not awake. I know it's kind of hard to explain, but I start waking up when the sun, that sun, it does something to the body. It reacts to the brain to say, hey, time to get up. Hey, the day has started. You know what I mean? It's the weirdest freaking thing. I never believed it, but it's, until it started happening. And again, I feel nervous. I feel nervous because I haven't been in this area and I don't like using it. I've been on this U.S. highway for a good 3 hours. You know what I mean? I've been but I think y'all pray for me that I don't look at the auction today because it starts at 8 o'clock. And this one's gonna be a hard one because they're on site. People are they brought them. They're gonna be on site and online, so it's gonna be a double whammy. Um, no, I'm not touching nothing in the auction. I'm not even gonna look at it. I want to, but I'm like, next thing you know, I'll be bidding in the end. No, I need to leave that missile. Like Mike said, I got a whole bunch of projects that I haven't even gotten to yet that I need to get to. You stop playing around. You need to stop playing around. Ooh, I can see the sun better out the back mirrors. All right, we'll figure it out. Let's see where we at. Okay, we're 33 miles from the interstate. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Let's see. Let's check the heat of the phone. It's not overheating. We good. See how you see those dark spots on the road? That's what makes me nervous. That's why I'm like, man, I'll just stay at 50 till I can see it better in the sunlight. And then when the sun comes up, even though it'd be cold, it actually, yeah, this place, yo, you ain't kidding. And it ain't got no truck stop. There's no parking. I had to literally park up there. I don't know if that's Pennsylvania. I parked up in Pennsylvania. I had to pay for parking in a dirt lot, but I was like, well, and something told me, yo, bro, you gonna be paying for parking today. And I was like, okay, well, better than not knowing. So I paid for it. So, and I'm not kicking myself in the foot because I ain't seen no real definite parking since 100 miles back. Since 100 miles back, I ain't seen no definite parking. So that's the scary part about doing this. You got to use. If you ain't got no common sense, don't drive no truck. You like, am I gonna run into this situation, that situation, and that's 9 times out of 10. If you're asking yourself that, you're gonna run into that situation. But you see how the ground looks like a big grayish. That's some salt. I think they threw salt down. So like, that's why I left it. I'm like, man, I ain't driving through that. I could have been there, but I'm like, I'm gonna wait till later. See, everybody thinks you just drive. You got to calculate this stuff, especially to be safe. You got to calculate what's gonna take or whatever. Like where I'm going, I checked on Google And in the comments for the place I'm going to, it says it's on the opposite side of this. And when you back in, you're gonna be crooked. So I'm already prepared mentally on my situation of what I need to do once I get close. I need to look for this, and it's gonna be on the opposite side of the building. It ain't gonna say it don't have the name, but you'll see this big yellow pole, and so I'm already prepared to look for the big yellow pole. Oh man. Ow. Yep, yep, yep. What the heck? Yeah. I see a lot of folks put covers on their plants. Um, I guess you guys do that so your stuff won't freeze. And I wish I knew more. I'm gonna start figuring out more. Because right now, I just want my stuff to stay alive. My avocado's been going for the last good year. I will be replanting this summer, no, this spring, my papayas and my I think it's a banana tree, and I got to build a thing to mark off my deck so the deer can't get to it. Because they'll come up on my deck. They'll come up on my deck and have at it and be like, oh my gosh, delicious. And I'm gonna come out there with a gun and shoot them behind, you know. Let me come up here with that mess. Oh man. You ain't kidding, Crooked. I'm looking like, look, I can see the sun coming up way down at the end of my eyesight. There's a long behind road, but I'd rather have a long road than twists and turns. Anyway, I'd rather have a long behind road than twists and turns. See, because I can see what's going on up there. I'd rather have a long road with no twists and turns so I can keep my eye on my situation. Now, because I got this AI camera, the company AI camera. When I'm done, I'm going to pull over and move the camera. I'm not going to do it while I'm driving because that camera might catch that. We ain't doing. We got to get um, new safety practices. I will pull over and move the camera back to my bottom mount for the rest of the day. We have to have new safety practices so that I keep my job. I like doing the YouTube thing for you guys and saying hello and laughing and stuff like that with Mike and Crooked. And y'all check out if for anybody coming in on a remix, check these folks out. Everybody that's on my page right now are content creators. Please check them out. Um, they are good folks. I'm gonna start adding more names to my Nightbot 'cause Nightbot, I be trying to figure out how to do it. Now, I would, don't remember. Hey, Crooked, are you going live today? If you are, please put your time in so we know to check you out. We gotta start. I'm saying we, but me, I gotta start saying that if you're going live, let my viewers, all three of y'all, three or four or five of y'all, let them know when you're gonna be on so they can check you out. It usually just be me and Mike, and ARD be somewhere in that background. I don't think I don't know you be back there. ARD, what's up, man? Because we know coming up next in a few minutes, the exercise of excellence. Wellness, go get your workout on. Oh my goodness, parking for a truck. Yeah, but they all packed up in there and icy. Oh heck no, that parking lot's icy. Oh heck to the no. That's the first one I seen on this side. It's all good though. One thing once the sun comes up, even though it's cold, it'll start melting some of this stuff. So that's the good part, man. Oh yeah, look at that. That's icy. Ooh, no. No, we ain't doing that. It's icy in there. Oh man, 29. The temp is actually going up. That's a good thing, ain't it? So when the sun comes up, if it gets above 32, it's gonna start getting some of this ice. I hope my parking lot where I gotta go is gonna be okay. I really do. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on it and see how it do. That high beam didn't do not much difference. Figure it out. It's the same. Let's see what the heck. Toll. Okay, we about to hit a toll road. Okay. Oh, now the opposite. The camera is showing is a lot brighter, but it's darker with me looking at it. It's not as light as the camera's saying. And my GoPro, the GoPro mount, that one looks a little bit darker. I'm gonna start doing that one. Let's see. Toll Plaza 1 mile ahead. 26 miles to the interstate. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. All right. If I hadn't said it before, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a part of the live. Thank you for helping me wake up. That's the magic word. Thank you for helping me wake up. I see. Past those clouds, you can see the hue of the day beginning. Yeah, awesome. But the quicker I get south, the better. Y'all can keep this mess. I'm serious. The quicker the better. Y'all can keep this mess. Ugh. Hopefully, like I said, they work the parking lot where I got to go, and it's not icy. Icy is going to be a hard problem. Snow covered, you can actually get traction. Ain't that crazy? Cars only, no trailer. Hopefully, this thing's working. Oh, really? Well, hopefully, my thing is working. Ooh, Jesus. Ah, it is. Thank you. Oh man, little icy. I can feel it. I can feel it on the road. Little icy. Uh, I don't like this. But you know what? We're going slow. How slow can you go? Slower than that. How slow can you go? Slower than that. Hey, lights on for safety. My lights are on, bro. Slower than that. Oh boy, you gotta love it. Working hard for the money. Jesus, Jesus, take the wheel. I give up. Oh, there's the water. So that's one thing you got to be prepared for is the bridge. It will ice up. So right now I'm keeping an eye on the ground and making sure no quick jerks on the brake, because that will cause a problem. Look at all that water. No quick jerks on the brake. Uh, like I said, they ain't no truck facilities or nothing around here. Y'all can keep this place. Y'all can keep this. This for the birds, bro. Mike, this for the birds. Know something. Hey, no singing. Nah. Hey, that's a defense mechanism. My bitch ass is scared. I, I ain't no super trucker. I'm scared. I'm like, yo, I kind of like my job. My bills are staying caught up. I don't want to lose my job. I'm getting nervous. Yeah. Okay, coming up on the bridge in a minute. This is the approach to the bridge. See, that's why y'all be seeing, you be wondering why I be drinking beer in the driveway when I get home. This is why. Yeah, but I'll be slowing down. Yo, I need to live longer. I need my liver to be okay. But see, I can navigate a whole lot better with the sun coming up now. That's much brighter. I can navigate the roads and stay within the range of what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? See, I see something shiny up there. Okay. Yeah, see, it's shiny right here. We don't need that. Okay, nice and dry right here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There's a truck coming. Yo, you pass me all you want, bro. 20 miles. We'll be done on live in a few minutes, but it'll probably be when we get there, you know. But wow, it looks nice. I don't even think I've been. I haven't been, across Chesapeake Bay. Is this the Chesapeake Bay Bridge? I don't think I've ever been across this bridge before. It's always you. It's always a new adventure doing this, though. To be honest with you. It's the same. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Okay. There's a cop sitting on the bridge. We're bound to hit morning traffic in a minute. I don't know where, but he's bound to hit it. I wonder where we're going to get it. But it is what it is. Thank you guys for, hey, hanging in there. I can use the hours. I can use the hours, boy. It's like a vampire sucking the hours out of me, boy. That's why we're working on figuring this out. We just be driving in the morning, something. I know that water cold. I know that water's cold. Talk about hypothermia, and it's moving too. Them waves are kicking up. You can see that shiny stuff on the left hand side on the road. Yo, this is a long behind bridge. This is a long behind bridge. Is this that bridge that goes under? That's crazy. I bet you it do. I bet you there's some flashing lights up there. I ain't never been this way. Yeah, that's probably going down. Seagulls. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. Anytime you see seagulls, then that's telling you water's close by. Not a lake, but oceans and whatnot. what's going on here? What's going on here? Yo, this is a long behind bridge. I thought that one going into New Orleans was long. This one's long. Let's see, what is that? It says left lane ends. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I'm quite a little nervous. I ain't been on a long bridge in a minute. Let's see, where we at, guys? I'm trying to hold on till we get off this bridge. Don't want to cut y'all short. See, this is a long behind bridge, man. But I'm happy I did right and, you know, waited till the sun came up because I'd have been more terrified than I am right now of this mess. What the heck? Now it's down to a single lane? That's crazy. Oh, okay, so we're going into a tunnel. 13.6. Cool at all. Uh-oh. Yo, this is crazy. Shit. Ooh. And I'm at 13.6. That's the height of this daggone bridge. Jesus. That's scary. Please tell me that's another 18 wheeler so I can feel better about myself. Yes, it is. Holy moly. Boy, boy. Yo, this is crazy. Wow. So we're going under the water. Get the heck out of there. The stuff we go through in the morning, this is crazy. Okay, where we at? Ooh. Just a 2-lane road. Can we slow down a little bit, let him pass? I don't want to get clipped. One little wrong move, boy. It's over and done with. 15 miles to the interstate. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Yo, 13.6 is the height of this truck, and this tunnel is 13.6. It's got a little bit more inch to it, but yo, you keep this mess. You can keep this mess. Holy freaking moly. That was no joke. I'll tell you right now, that was no joke. Yeah, Mike, that was no freaking joke. Woo. Yes, I'm still clutching my invisible pearls. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo, where the land at? This is stupid. I ain't all my years of driving, I ain't never been off of this bridge. Now I know why. Yo, this is crazy. The lights down there, so we got to be almost to the end. We're gonna be shutting down in just a minute. In about 60 seconds. Yo. Hey, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. You've seen the drama. We're driving across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Man, this thing ain't no joke. I hope there ain't another tunnel. I can't do it no more. Oh boy. Well, I'm kind of waking up. That's a good thing. Good thing about starting early in the morning, you can end early. My wife be wondering why I go to bed so early because most of the stuff I get up at the crack of dawn and be driving. So when I'm home, I do the same thing. But gotta start working on doing some date nights again and taking her out and making sure because I let her know that I appreciate her. Okay, the snow's over the speed limit. Okay, I need to slow down. Speed limit's 55. Let's get back down to 50, 51 and keep it there. Screw all that. You know what I mean? All right, guys. I'm going to shut this down. I'm not going to touch that. I'm just going to hit the off button. But thank you for coming in. Thank you for listening to my morning rant and my morning baloney. And thank you for being a part of my life. I really, really appreciate y'all. Guys, you're heading to work. Make your work. Don't let nobody stress you out. Enjoy your day. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Coming up next, Wellness for Frugal Mama. Wellness is taking the stage. Get your workout on, positive affirmations, and fashion sense. After that, cruising is fun and her crew at 9 o'clock and Miss T with the T. Guys, and a Crooked Peach, if you're still here, let them know if you're going live today. Appreciate y'all. And as always, you don't think nobody loves you. No, I love you and God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day. Deuces. Still on the bridge.